Hello, I'm Dr. James Bird, and on behalf of my wife, Dr. Angel Bird, we are more affectionately known as the Love Birds, and I just want to come and talk to you today about my favorite topic, marriage. I hope I don't get you dizzy or seasick with me bouncing up and down, but I am actually kind of in the middle or more towards the end of a light workout. And working out, that's kind of what I want to talk to you about today. So, as I was working out, I was just thinking about how many marriage relationships need to work out your relationship. So I thought about, let's do some comparisons. So I'll start with myself. Why am I working out today? Well, I was sitting around and just got to thinking that, hey, I don't want to get overweight. I don't want my belly protruding out anymore. I don't want to grow older and not have good activity of, all my limbs. I don't want to let the food that I eat that is not good for me totally destroy my body. So I better work out. It's only going to be good for me. Because if I don't work out, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to destroy this temple. I'm going to get weaker. Bones are going to ache. Things that I eat that are not good for me are going to destroy me from the inside out. And that's how a lot of marriages are today. You got married. You may even started a family. You started a career. But somewhere along the way, you forgot to continue to work on your marriage relationship. And if you're not working on your marriage relationship, I can tell you, it's just like your body. The longer it goes, the older you get without working out, the harder it is to do some of the things that you used to do along the way or back in the day. You used to be so communicative with each other. You talked long hours about everything. And now, you very rarely even talk anymore. You haven't been working out that communication piece. You may have even grown apart in your communication from the time when you were dating and you said I do to years later. One may read more than the other. Your careers may force you to learn different things. And if along the way you don't communicate those things together, if you don't work out that piece of your relationship together, then that part of your relationship is not growing. A lot of people's relationships are growing in bad communication, meaning the only time they're communicating with one another is when they're fussing at one another, maybe when they're arguing, when they're pointing the finger at each other, when they're blaming each other. Yeah, blaming, be lame. You are being lame when you're blaming one another for your relationship problems. The communication piece is something you dearly have to work on in your relationship. If you don't, you're going to get weak and it's going to deteriorate. What other things might you not be working on in your relationship? You might not be working on the romantic piece of your relationship. Yeah, when you're dating, you'd go out at night on long walks, or you'd make arrangements to be alone together, spend quality QT time together. Where now, as maybe the only time you're together is when you're snoring or sleeping. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you got kids, business, working, hobbies. Even church gets in the way of people sometimes. But you can't let the romantic side of your marriage just totally die. You got to work out that part of your marriage. I recommend a date at least once a week. Every couple should at least be dating once a week. That doesn't mean you have to go out and spend a couple of $100s a week. Some dates may not cost you anything. You be creative. But you got to do it. You got to work on it. Well, you say, Dr. Bird, we're starting a family. We got kids. Well, you got to find somebody who can watch your kids for an hour or two at least once a week. You have to have somebody you can trust, whether it's family members, someone in your ministry, someone at the job. Hopefully you've built and established some type of relationships in your life, that you have somebody who can watch your kids. Hire someone, something, do something to work out the romantic side of your relationship. Because if you don't work that part of your relationship out, time will go on, those kids will grow up, they'll get out of your way, and then you'll look at one another and you'll forget what it was that sparked your union 25, 30 years ago. You got to keep working out that dating part, that romantic part of your relationship all along the way. Working out is crucial. Just think about the benefits. First of all, it's something that your body, your flesh tells you not to do because you know it's going to be hard. That's to everybody. The hardest part of working out is starting the workout. It's the same thing with anything in your marriage relationship. The hardest thing to tackle when it comes to something that you're missing or something that you're not doing is starting it. It's actually sitting down and starting this conversation. It's actually planning something romantic and actually carrying it out. Starting is the hardest thing. Once you get into it, you push yourself. When you finish, you feel exhilarating. No matter how tired you are, no matter how much you're sweating, no matter what the case is, you thank yourself that you actually did it. There's nothing like finishing a workout. As you can probably tell by my breath, I'm getting to the part where I probably need to be finishing this workout. So I may continue this at a later date, but I do want to thank you for tuning in, and I want you to go work on your marriage relationship. I'm Dr. James Bird. On behalf of my wife, Dr. Angel Bird, we're more affectionately known as the Love Birds. I'll talk to you another time. God bless.